Hey everyone, Stealthman here. Yeah, I'm not dead. I don't know, 2020's wild. I know there's someone out there that was probably expecting to hear the bad news that I was. But no, I'm actually just maintaining a professional upload schedule, courtesy of my many years watching Frankie on PC 1080p. And I've taken a liking to his upload schedule, I must admit. But if you made it this far, I gotta go ahead and congratulate you because you're better than the majority of my motherfucking viewers on this channel. This is over my comparable watch time compared to my analytics. Excluding, of course, that VR chat storytime video that I did. And if you wonder why I mentioned that, I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna say it now, and I've learned this from the bigger YouTubers, that so I can now put it in my tags, and I'm not lying. But, I'm gonna go ahead, before I get into the deep dish delight that is this video. A shitload of you probably watching are not subscribed. Go ahead, hit that sub button, and I want to give a special thank you to A Literal Psycho, Seabase Sound, and Hey I'm B for allowing me to put them in this video. So let's get into it. I'm sure that a lot of people were probably expecting another Fallout video, Fallout 76, whatever. But no, I figured since we're all nice and cozy inside of our houses, and basically everyone's in quarantine, I might as well just go for a VR social game. And I decided, let's go VR chat. It's probably the biggest out there right now, other than Second Life, but I haven't really seen the concurrent plays between both. VR chat. You will never find a bigger hive of scum and villainy. The game picked up traction, 2017. The age of evolution, the primal era. VR chat spread. It became more known, and with it came a bunch of YouTubers, VR chat tubers. Very different to VTubers, but now a lot of VTubers not only, well, they use some of the VTuber, like VTube Studio, but there are some people out there that use Twitch that actually use VR chat to stream because VR chat decided to put that option into their game. And then, but that's not, man, that was not around this era though. These VR C-tubers, as I'll call them, would have included people like Nags, Matt Sixassionera, Ryan Powell, and all that kind of stuff. All these people in general really helped to grow VR chat and make it, in my opinion, become a far more noticed game, displaying the antics and the content that as a socially driven, player-based game was actually capable of delivering. Now, I'll admit it, if it wasn't for those YouTubers mentioned, I would never have known about this game, and I also never would have gotten VR. But obviously, that being said, the rise in popularity, well, that caused more worlds to be created by, users. A lot of these worlds did end up being public avatar worlds, where people were able to actually diversify their outward appearances. Majority of these were actually character models ripped from Dragon Ball games or Naruto, some from Metal Gear and others from MMD websites, stealing things like Konosuba and Miku models. There was little something for everyone, and it wasn't uncommon to see two of the same model in a single lobby. And as the game grew in popularity, streamers began to take notice. Newer, fresh-faced streamers used the game to garner views for themselves. Others formed communities or teams of streamers to help one another grow as bigger content gods shifted their gaze towards the unsuspecting community, unleashing their ravenous hordes of fans upon all present in their attempts to meet their streamer waifus and husbandos. They came for, in turn, the universe. And the universe, well, it cursed VR chat. It cursed the users. It cursed the players. It cursed the moderation team. It cursed all who touched. The intentions of these ravenous fans were not just to meet their streamer waifus and streamer husbandos. No. There are many users who came, darkness in their heart, to shut down these streams with nude models, KKK avatars, and gore. Just literally gore. A JPEG of gore that would move around in the game. However, unbeknownst to all people who dwelled within this community, an unknown foreign force had been planning their invasion since the dawn of time. This subterranean society was hellbent on destruction and finding their fucking queen. The Ugandans. Early, and I mean insanely early, like 1st of January early 2018, the portal to hell was opened officially. The papacy tried their hardest to seal that bitch. However, Knucklespit is in fact acidic and actually capable of melting human flesh. A meme that wouldn't die, the Ugandan Knuckles, lasted roughly 3 months on within the community, with some actually funny or creative illustrations of it, I'll be honest. This led to a small segment of the community creating a cat marching band meme to counter-raid these Knuckles. It didn't garner nearly as much attention as the Knuckles did. However, it was very well received within the community, and to my knowledge has their own still active Discord. The birth of these led to the birth of many communities, in which I refer to as raiders or raid communities from this point on. One such raid community was the Kana Gang, who at the time actually gained so much traction that they were the largest coordinated raid community to exist in VRChat. It was this that showed just how easily VRChat was capable of bringing people together, and that not everywhere and everyone in the world was the same. But it did show just how underappreciated and unprepared the VRChat servers were from their creators, because they promptly died for several days at random intervals because, well, turns out the tides of hell are really fucking big, and the users that influx to the game to try and be funny actually overloaded the servers. There were too many people for it to handle, and this led to more and more bugs being discovered than ever before. Due to the new influx of people, as well as glitches and hacks, older members closed off their groups, and this wouldn't have been so bad. That, well, changed very fucking quickly, because it wouldn't have is the key there. Because the developers released an update for the game. You see, the portals that you use to travel between worlds were actually broken. They were essentially small black holes, and you could place a portal behind someone or on a stairwell, and if someone walked near it, it would suck them in and basically rip them out of the world they were in. This became a super helpful tool for trolls. Most helpful in removing people from worlds if you didn't like them, though. This became the age of isolation. All the groups that closed themselves off were threatened by a group of hackers to stay separate from one another while they attempted to join into one group. This knocked the community flat on its ass, and unfortunately from that point on, VRChat's smaller communities would go at it alone. And this was even more emphasized with being worried about how many people you have in your group, because Kana Gang was also eviscerated at this time. The moderation team banned anyone who had a Kana Gang model, and actually had a few people inside the Kana Gang Discord, to my knowledge, that were basically snitches and would report the people who were members, just so they didn't get caught as well. That this was also the first time the moderators had ever shown their hand, excluding the banning of a green frog known as Pepe in its entirety. Unfortunately, Pepe is labeled as a hate symbol, by VRChat and its development team. And this showed that not even closed groups of old players were safe, and if members in their group messed up, then they were all at risk. But luckily for them, moderators and devs had a helpful way to assist people against modders and hackers that would steal people's models, crash people's games, and in some reported cases, though I would say rumors, they were capable of bricking your VR headset. Well, the devs decided private worlds would help with this time of isolation. Places only your friends or people you invite can enter, and seemingly this would hopefully end the Age of Darkness. And I believe it did. But a new era would begin. And we were naive. The closed-off worlds caused public worlds to become empty, and most, if not all, interesting players were already headhunted by these closed groups. And this meant newer players had to speak to new players and make their own groups instead of being able to join already existing ones. It led to a lot of free space in other worlds, in a way, but not one that people should have liked. Many private worlds ended up becoming drinking hangouts. Closed groups started to regularly get on solely for the purpose of drinking, instead of actively looking for new worlds to hang around in. They only stayed in ones they were familiar with. The discovery of new worlds dropped to an all-time low, and it wouldn't be later until this was fixed, but only for a moment, and a brief spark of light jump-started the community's soul once again. Later on in 2018 and 2019, a new system was implemented into the game called the Trust and Safety System. However, the consequences were obvious from the devs' release like a second after, because they gave people ranks. And obviously, giving people ranks that are visible to everyone is not a smart idea. It's here that I felt like I should add a video. I went around and I actively asked a bunch of people that I have actually played the game with. Actually, I'll be honest, I met all these people on VRChat and I became friends with them there. And a few of these people have appeared on the channel before, excluding one. She makes her own content on the game and on other games, and she's my biggest guest on this channel of all time. So good on her.
Like most good things, the community ended up ruining it, in my opinion. When VRChat was in its prime, you just, open up the game, find someone on your friends list, join off of them. They'd be in a public world messing around. You'd talk, see how they're doing. You'd go see how their friends are doing. You just talk to people around the globe and have a great time. But it's not like that anymore. Everyone has to be their own unique custom avatar. Everyone's got to be shiny. Everyone's got to be a horny avatar. Now everyone has to get worried about getting DOSed or crashed in a public world. Now everyone has to be special. It's not the same, The game went from like trying to meet new people and see how the rest of the world is to look at me, It's just not the same.
I think a lot of the audience that gravitate towards VRChat anymore are those who fear judgment from others very strongly, especially in real life. It's easier for them to be themselves and find a group of like-minded individuals where they all feel they can fit in. Once they find that group that accepts them, it becomes a clique of sorts, where the furthest people will go outside of their social comfort zone to meet people is with friends of friends. People just want that safe space where they feel they're accepted at all times. It was much better before all these groups formed and everyone would socialize in public. People who would crash clients / abuse the VR client to lock up headset displays didn't help the cause, but I feel like that was only a small contributor to how things have become. VRChat has given us many tools to prevent the client abuse, and it's still mostly all private worlds and inside groups of friends. It's not so much a general community anymore, but rather a collection of communities which don't really interact with each other. When you log on now, it feels like you have no way of interacting with the majority of the players. I think this kind of ruins the new player experience as well. The interactions used to be entertainment gold, but now a majority of those random interactions that used to happen feel non-existent.
I used to play VR chat time to time with my friends when it was super popular, but now I don't even have it installed on my PC. The main reason why I started playing was because I felt iffy about the VR chat community. From what I had experienced, there was a lot of casual sexism and a lot of creepy guys that were looking for an e-girl to date. It was definitely fun meeting new people, but the sexual tension and toxic people were too much for me.
Well, with that out of the way, the trust and safety system brought on a whole new set of ranks. Trusted users, known users, and new users. While this excluded the fact that they added a system into the game that would auto-disable shaders on or animations on your avatars, and if you were mass reported, you got a deviant rank, which would force you into lobbies with people who were hacking. Surprise, surprise, even that was abused. Reporting raids ruined other users' reputations for quite some time, and as if life in VR chat wasn't already going very poorly, a rumor of a user being able to force a deviant system onto you through a back door or some kind of exploit in the Source SDK that was being used at the time was enough to force all the alcoholics to run back into their caves to hibernate once more. Now, I'm sure you're expecting this to have allowed access for other users to make their way into the closed groups, and you're technically right, it really did. However, it didn't stop many of these closed groups from only allowing people who were trusted users, and a lot of people who actually were trusted users were really stuck up and actually refused to talk to anyone lower ranked than them. It was funny to me, considering the majority of reported hackers, crashes, and trolls on VRChat were actually given a trusted user rank. So even then, only a certain amount of trusted users ever got picked up by a community, and once again, failing to be pushed out, they became more and more private worldy, dwelling hermits, and the entirety of the community ended up becoming this for quite some time. Though, why they had a vendetta against their liver, I have no idea. And I believe, in my opinion, this brought about the ruin of VRChat, and in my opinion, basically every other virtual social game that relates to VRChat, such as Second Life. The next age. The age of promiscuity. Oof. Virtual erotic roleplay. Actually, Sodapoppin got banned or suspended from Twitch this year because he was actively insulting people who think that they have, well, phantom sense. As in, you can feel it on your wang, chief. So, yeah. Not really too sure what to say about that, other than I wish I could include a clip if it wasn't like 20 minutes long. And yes, this Phantom Sense deal really actually made a bunch of arguments that you'll hear about, but I'm not going to go into full detail or a scientific study as to why it's full of shit, in my opinion, that you can actually feel any of this in VR, because, I mean, you don't even look like yourself, and neither do the people in front of you. But this exact same thing happened in Second Life, which is now mostly a sex-related game. People actually earn money from doing that stuff on that game, like real-life money. So if you want to be a whore while COVID's going on, you know where to go. But VRChat's slowly heading towards this, in my opinion, and it's not uncommon to find people with nude avatars or acting in an incredibly horny way, such as fake writing another guy in a public world, or even in friends-only worlds. In most cases, you will see people with e-boy avatars or naked catgirls with bra and panties, with thigh highs obviously, because who doesn't love a good pair of thighs? The catgirls obviously don't speak because it would ruin the illusion that they're actually a dude, which is incredibly common. And the weird thing I find about this is people are getting off, or supposedly getting off, by fucking a fake e-sex doll, or being fucked like a fake e-sex doll, which is the weirdest sentence and the most amazing one I've probably ever strung together on my channel. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut over to Channel 69 News, and I think they can give you a far better look into VRChat today. And I'll see you dudes later.
Coming to you live from Channel 69 News. Tonight we have a huge scoop tonight. Our field reporter Apollo is currently investigating e-boys and e-girls in the Void Club. Let's go to them now.
My name is Apollo with Channel 69 News right here. I was wondering to ask you a few questions. That's okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
So can I ask you right here? What is your model?
My model, I'm rocking Astolfo. I gotta check and make sure I'm rocking the right one. Yeah, I'm rocking Astolfo bait. Not sure you heard of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. For those who haven't at home, who is Astolfo?
Astolfo, he's a servant, a writer. He's kind of he's a trap. Yeah.
Can you explain what a trap is?
A trap. Someone, I guess, male who I guess looks like a female and just tricks people into thinking they're female.
Oh, Astolfo is a male that makes people think that they're a female.
Yeah. Everyone thinks it's female, and then they get naked, and they're like, "Whoa."
But by any chance, is that what you're doing here tonight?
Nah, there's a lot of my friends here. They all know me, and with my name, writer, and I just like writing, wearing, Astolfo, being a writer, just going with the name.
Okay. I get you. And also by any chance, would you actually be a trap in real life yourself?
I would not.
Why is that?
I would not be. It's not for me. I don't know. Not for me. Maybe one day I change my mind. Maybe one day.
What would make you change your mind?
I don't know. Maybe I'm into wearing girl clothes, and I just like, it's just kind of my thing.
You like wearing girl clothes?
Not right now, no. Maybe one day.
Maybe one
things
day,
change.
One day.
Things can change.
Girl clothes are cute. What girl clothes do you think are cute and like?
I like dresses. Sure. Yeah, I like dresses.
Yeah, I like dresses too. I think you'd look good in a dress.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, if it's something you really like being a trap, I think it's something that's worth pursuing. It's something that you're passionate about, you know.
If it ever happens, it happens.
I got you. Well, thank you for your time. I hope you're enjoying your night.
Hey, it's going pretty good. The music's nice. Everyone's pretty cool here. My friends, other people. It's all nice.
Mm-hmm. And anything else you'd like to say to the audience about traps, Astolfo, or fake Grand Order, or anything?
Nothing much. Fate's pretty cool. You haven't watched it, check it out. Fate Zero. It's kind of the best out there. Games, anime, the best. I can watch. it, you know.
All right, Dave. Thank you for taking the time with us. Have a good night, sir.
Yeah, you too, man. You too, man. Have a good one.
I'd like to ask you a few questions. Just tell me, what's your name?
My name's Jade.
Perfect, Jade. What are you doing here tonight?
Well, I joined with my friend Nika over there to just
not a tent on
see what
Amazon,
this world
not
is
you,
like.
Will. Okay.
Yeah.
And did you what made you choose this avatar by any chance?
Oh god, I fell. Oh no!
Oh, this is new.
Back to hell with her.
Well then.
Well, this is Channel 69 News.
Hey, Nika.
Okay.
Is this a door to
That doesn't
heaven?
Yeah, sorry about that. She'll be right back.
Studio? What do I do?
Hi, I'm back. Sorry. I didn't realize you could fall off the side.
I'm with a couple others, but thank you for... Hey, I didn't want any trouble.
Oh my god, that isn't it. A door.
Alright. So, once again. So what made you choose this world again?
Was having a look. My friend wanted to check it out.
And what made you choose this avatar right here?
I was having a look what it would look like, and I didn't realize what the bottom half looked like. Do I put it on?
Where am I supposed to go?
I don't mind it. I'm just not a big fan of its lower half clothing.
I see. And so,
Yo, y'all
It's
are
just
mad
super tiny that I can't see it.
Y'all are
Do you
mad
thi-
weird.
do you
Y'all
think-
are rating each other's bits on a VR chat. Can I meet you?
Well,
my love?
excuse me, sir. Unlike you, I have friends in real
Do you
life, and I
so excuse me, Mr. Bandit, sir. What
That's
are you
me,
what
what's
are you
up?
doing here? What are you doing here tonight?
Sucking dick and smoking
I see.
fatties.
I got you. So and
wanna
you,
smoke
deci-
black
and you decided and you decided to bring your children with you tonight while you were sucking dick and smoking fatties.
Well, the one, her mom wasn't home. The other one's of age, so, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm older than my dad.
I'm
Yeah, a
old
little
enough to
bit.
stay home alone, thank you.
And one of your kids is not
You're
of age.
Post Malone?
Yeah,
I see. And from
I
what
was
I
given
hear,
permission. It's okay.
okay. Permission to do what exactly?
Bring her here. I know
Like
the guy
who?
that owns the place.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So where's the mother in this situation?
She died about 16 years ago from cancer.
I'm sorry. What kind of cancer?
Second she gave, she had testicle cancer.
I
What?
see. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so
Who had bigger schmeat, you or mommy?
Sorry, what was that question? Could you ask that again?
You were asked who had a bigger for lack of a better word, schmeat. You were the mom.
Who had the bigger schlong? Well, I think Ginger over there can probably agree that definitely mommy.
I
Ain't
see.
that right, Ginger?
You call me a ginger?
Yeah, your hair's
That's a hate crime. That doesn't mean ginger. It's fake.
And
Anyways,
may I,
mommy.
okay. And my ask, so I hear that you are currently selling your children here off in the pub.
Well, like I said earlier, this one's not for sale, but this one is.
Okay. And that's
'Cause
only
that one's of
because
age,
this.
so
Okay.
yeah.
All right. And question. This one's for the children. So what made you what's going on over there? What's going on with that hand over there?
Parkinson's.
I see. And what made you choose your clothing attire tonight?
Horny.
You chose these clothes because you were horny?
Yes.
I see. How do you feel about being sold by your father?
It's a vibe. I get most of the money anyway.
Okay. And how about yourself? Are you prepared for being sold when you are
Hey,
of
that
age?
one's not getting sold.
I've been heard my whole life.
Damn, that's fucked up. I thought you loved me as a father.
Okay, well.
Anyway, continue the interview.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, so have you since you're horny, have you yourself gotten lucky tonight?
No.
No takers on purchasing.
Fuck you think I was good looking?
I don't know. I mean, maybe you think you're good looking. Are you?
Shit. I don't know. I guess it's personal opinion.
So how much?
What you think? Shit. My rates kind of change. Depends on what you want.
Honey, did you take your Parkinson's meds today?
Fuck no.
Damn, okay.
Out of curiosity, asking for a friend, how much for it all?
Oh shit. I don't know. I've never been asked that question. At least $150.
Okay, studio, we're gonna cut the cameras now. I'm gonna take a 10-minute break. This is Apollo, Channel 69 News, reporting from the field. Hi, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing so good. How are you doing today, cutie?
I'm doing absolutely fine, thank you for asking. So, what are you doing here tonight?
Just trying to find some hot, sexy men like this fucking... just so I can put my dick inside of him and have my balls explode jizz all over your face.
Okay, have you had any luck in, achieving that tonight?
Well, unless you're gonna come home with me, I don't think so.
Okay, and, sorry, what exactly made you choose this, attire you have on?
You telling me this isn't hot as fuck? Are you against homos? That's fucked
No,
up.
not at all. No, not at all, sir. I think it
That's
looks,
what
I think it looks good.
That's what I thought. Maybe you should suck my dick later at home. You're so fucking cute. Red eyes, shit.
Are you okay? What is that?
I just came a little bit. I'm sorry. It was an awesome mistake. I'm sorry.
You came?
Next question.
I'm sorry. Did you say you came right now?
Next question.
Oh, okay, perfect. So, all right. So, what exactly is your preference of partners?
Well, hot, sexy guys in their nice tux with the red eyes, with the super pointy, nice nose.
Well, generally it's a good question. The answer to that one is it's a hard one.
I don't know, just gotta be kind of cute and really turn me on and get my balls just, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and you prefer men?
I mean, I like to mix it up. Sometimes I like to fuck T-Rexes.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir. This has been definitely enlightening. Is there any other words that you can tell our viewers here tonight?
If there's anybody at home that really wants to come home with me tonight, just my number is 266-243-6785.